can't wait. They are brimming to see this movie. And one of the things that I love, for those who have seen all the trailers, the posters, the teasers, this movie happens a lot in space.
So much space.
There's a lot of space in space. For you, that leaves, have you been to space?
So, you know what's interesting? I have no interest in going. I'm not a flyer, so the idea of like launching myself off of, like away from gravity is not my vibe. So
Air here is real good.
It's really lovely. I love that when I take a step, I stay there. Yes, I love some moving gravity. That's amazing. Never want to go, but I love space. And so when we were constructing, like with VFX, what space would look like, because obviously when you go to space to shoot it, we just like reference all the stuff that I loved, and we were talking about like what would the score sound like, what's the soundscape when we're in space. We talked about like space shanties, which are basically like sea shanties but for space pirates. And can you tell them what the really cool thing we do with the space thing?
Yeah, so, this is the Latin scholars might be interested in this as well. But basically, I worked with the computer with the data scientist, and I won't tell you what the plot points are, but we worked with plot points in the movie, actually got data from space, and then changed that into musical notes.
Wow.
So it's pretty cool. Yeah, we thought a lot about space. Yeah.
You brought space to life, and you worked with a number of musicians, you worked with a number of experts. What was the most fun about creating sound for something that we're not quite sure has sound?
I think it was working with this one. That was the most fun part, because she had great ideas about music. We had a fantastic collaboration. And it was just, I'm so glad you guys are going to see this tonight. We're so excited about this. I'm so excited.
Oh, thank you so much.
So we've got a woman composer, a woman director, three literally super women who are starring in this film. What was it like giving them the space to all have a story, and also just having all of that badassery on screen?
Yeah. Well, I shot another woman, our executive producer, Mary Lanos, who was instrumental in bringing this woman together. She was instrumental in bringing Monica Rambeau to the MCU. And so she's just amazing, and it was also incredibly fun to work with. But because of her, this new woman are together in this film, and for me, when I stepped into the project, I already love them individually. Bree, for example, is amazing. She's been through it before. She's been through the rodeo. There's one day she came to my office, they were on the couch, and she's like, "Listen, you just gotta go with the flow." Because she knew. She's like, "If you don't beg, you'll break." And she knew what it was like, and she brought that on the set. She was a real leader. She'd done the stunts, she'd done the action before, and so she really shepherded the other leads through the process of what it was like. And then Tiana is just, I worked with her before, she's amazing, and she had maybe the biggest jump from the kind of movies she was doing before to, actually, I'm on another kind of movie, so that's different. but Tiana, she went from being not comfortable with the action to looking amazing, killing it. And so you're gonna see her in this movie, and she does so many of her own stunts, she's amazing, she's really smart, and really pushed us all to be better in a great way. And then my least favorite, no, I'm kidding. Genuinely my favorite, I say to everyone, we said it on set to each other, Iman Vellani. Iman Vellani, who just so inspiring, not only, obviously a super fan of this world, and really enthusiastic about everything we were doing, but she's an amazing actress, she's an amazing performer, and she's a joy, genuine joy to be around. I really love hanging out with her, which is why I'm really excited that she's here.
bringing Kamala Khan to the small screen. And so much joy. To now bringing Ms. Marvel to the biggest screen possible. You've been able to like do your nails.
Dude, I had so much time on my hands, weirdly.
And cosplay.
Yeah.
You know, but for you, what has this journey been like? And, you know, what does Ms. Marvel mean to you?
Well, this is my first interview question. It's been crazy. It's so weird seeing all these seats filled. Like suddenly this movie's real. No, seriously, it felt like one weird fever dream with cats and Samuel Jackson holding cats and super trippy, dude. No, it's so wonderful that we finally get to share this with all of you, and you guys have seen me grow. I was 17 when we started. I am an adult now.
It's truly the adult thing that is the heavy part of this right now. Not the movie, the adult thing.
The adult
I get
thing!
it.
You're gonna see 18-year-old me. Time travel, that's crazy. No, it has been wonderful. Kamala's truly represented so much of my life, and to be able to bring her onto the big screen and I'm getting emotional talking about it because it's so. Oh yeah. No, I'm so grateful. I'm so happy I can work with so many women. The fact that my second job ever in Hollywood is with Nina and Brie and Cora, everyone. I've been so incredibly lucky with the type of talent I've been exposed to. And you've got one person scooping out all the emotional nuances in the scene, and the other one turning them into notes and music. It's crazy. And so yeah, I'm very excited for you guys to watch what we have in store.
Literally infectious joy. I have one last question for all of you. What are you most excited for folks to get to finally see in this masterpiece, because that's what I'm calling it, that you created with Marvel Studios and Marvels? We'll start off with you, Laura.
Women kicking ass.
When these three women fight together, I guess women kicking ass again. Yeah.
Mine is when they fight apart. The switching thing is really funny. The first fight scene especially, I was on the edge of my seat when I watched it for the first time. I was so happy. This movie's so fun, and I mean that in the greatest way possible. It's been a hot minute since I've seen a movie this fun in theaters, and to share that joy with you I'm very excited for everyone's reactions.
Well, I think we better get to it. Would one of you like to do the honors?
Without further ado, I present to you Marvel Studios, starring Ms. Marvel.